Hey everybody, welcome back to Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm us, Jack and Later Still Lake Jackson, and as promised, I'm going to revisit the rib skewer, kebab things, and make it super fancy, still under the 10 bucks or whatever. This is great. Before we get into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, ring the little bell that's going to be in that corner, I hope. and we're just going to do that. And also, there's a link down the doodly-doo for our merch, which is very cool. But I'm going to get into this one, make it nice and short and sweet for you guys. These are amazing. These are super great. Like, growing up, it was always like really thin beef things on a stick, or like really thin, like chicken stuff. Like, this is a kebab. Like, this is going to be good. Let's get into it. Let's just do the food, man. Alright, so you're going to need some skewers. I got those soaking in water. That's an important thing because you don't want to burn. You're going to use some aluminum foil to transport them, or you can use a pot or whatever. Now, I'm using these pork ribs. You can see how I got these for super cheap, like $3 or $4 a piece. That's like, I just lucked out and found them cheap over at Kroger. Got some maraschino cherries, some pineapple chunks. Don't get the ground up stuff or whatever. You can use fresh stuff. That's fine. A little bit of Himalayan salt is fine. Just regular table salt can be used too. I'm using this onion butter stuff that I found. It works out really well on both of these. I'm going to do two different sets. I'm going to do one with some curry, which is just amazing, but it can be overpowering. And the second one is this Parmesan ranch stuff. I wanted to try it on these because I'm going to do it on the grill. Yes, I know it's another grilling video, but yeah. This works out really well. So we want to go ahead and pull these out, make sure they're thawed. Doing this frozen is damn near impossible because first thing you do is get your skewers and run it through here. Now you want to soak the handle part because it's going to be sticking out over the fire. If it's soaked and it's wet, it won't burn, right? I've done it before and it just burns the wood down to cinders and the meat's cooked. So now that you've got to skewer through all of them, just go ahead, take your sharp knife. This one came from Dad. And then just put cuts down one side, then to alternate where the cuts are on the other side. See, ribs can be really stringy and can be kind of, I don't know what you'd want to call that, like stuck to the rest of it, whereas it really gets pulled and it gets like fibrous, it gets stuck in your teeth and stuff. If you take those cuts, go all the way around, it makes it work. It comes apart easier, and it holds a lot of the seasoning and the flavor and stuff. So now these are skewered. Top it with a piece of pineapple and one of these cherries. If you're going to reuse these cherries for anything else, I use like all of them, but if you're going to use them for something else, use a spoon or something. Don't just stick your dirty mitt in there like I did. I mean, my hands are clean, but yeah, if you're going to use them for anything else, do that. So once you get that done, lay down. I put some of this onion butter stuff all over the whole thing because of the little bit of grease that's going to come out when it cooks. It's going to drip off. I want something that will stick to it and is not wet. Like if you put butter on it, it tends to drip off relatively quickly. So if you put this dry stuff on, it sticks pretty well. Give it just a pinch of salt, not a whole lot of that, and then use my Parmesan ranch stuff and kind of give it a pretty good coat on both sides, or turn it a little bit while you're sprinkling it on there. Works perfect. And then you want to just fold it up in aluminum foil. I let it set for at least 2 hours, sit in my fridge, marinate with that stuff a little bit, just make it taste good. But I used aluminum foil to carry it down there because all my pots and pans and stuff, the metal and glass, are not allowed at the pool by where I grill these. So again, the other set, I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm doing the onion butter, just give it a nice dusting of this all over both sides, right? No other butter, no other grease, no nothing else. Right, just give it a nice dusting of that, blah, blah, blah. And then just get your curry powder. Now be careful with curry stuff. It can be overpowering. The curry is really acquired taste. It's something I absolutely adore. I love it. So I'll make this all the time. So if you've never tried it before, do one or two and see how it works. And you can't just try the powder. It's not going to be the same as if you actually cook with it. But again, these pretty good dusting, but you got to be careful. It can overpower it. Again, fold it up, let it sit for 2 hours, then take it out to the grill. Now you want to clean the grill as best you could. I don't have any video of me cleaning it this time. Now put the fire at the low end. Like this, the fire starts at the back if you got it on low. Okay, so I'm just going to take these and load them across here, lengthways across the bar. I don't want to lose anything through there, or the handles soaked down through there or whatever. And then the other type, I'm going to cross these and let the fruits lay on top of each other. It kind of keeps it from getting too hot and dripping too far. But go ahead and put these in here. Like I said, you want to check them about every 10 minutes and turn them. Now, ribs, they're pretty cubed when you cut them, so you got distinct sides you can roll them and lay them on, and do anywhere between 6 and 8 minutes per quote-unquote side of that cube. If they're more rounded, just where the grill marks aren't, you want to roll it over, put that meat on the metal. If they're starting to cook more in the back, go ahead and rotate those to the front. Again, this is checking them every 8 to 10 minutes for me on this grill, but if you're new to it or you're new to the grill, or you're using charcoal or whatever, move it away from directly over the charcoal, move it to the side, and let it sit again 8 to 10 minutes. Get it checked, roll it over, put the rest of it on there, and check your internal temperature. Pork, so you want like 160, 165 to make it safe. Oop, always put your cherries back on. If they slide off, they'll start wrinkling up when it's great. And like once it hits that 160, 165, it took me about 25 minutes to cook these out here to get them to the right temperature, because the slices open it up, let it cook faster, and make sure it keep covering every time you check it. Like, don't leave it just uncovered. It makes it a lot easier to cook if you cover it. But then pull these off, serve these up. These are amazing. Well under our budget, especially this many. This is like multiple meals for one person, or at least 4 to 6 people for each one. You can put it next to other stuff if you want, because you're well under that budget. But like, these are amazing. These were like poolside snacks for me and Andy. You could probably listen in the background and hear Andy yelling at his stepchildren, and me just talking to him, laughing because he's stuck with kids. So yeah, try this out. You could use these for meal prep. You could reheat these, and you could do all kind of stuff. This is one of my absolute favorite things that I've done so far. They taste great. The curry ones are absolutely amazing. You really need to try these out. There you have it. What do you think about that? Now, that's something that you can totally impress somebody. Like coming over like, oh, I brought some skewers or whatever. Or some of the ones we've done before, which are nice. You spread them out. You get them for kids, but you want some nice grown-up, like, serious meat foods. Here you go. This is great. If you do it differently, let us know. Put it down in the comments. That's what they're there for. You can also find us on social media over there and tell us, or find us, or just stalk us. Please don't stalk us. That's kind of creepy. But yeah, on Facebook, Pinterest, and Patreon, we're at all those at Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. We're on Instagram at Live Between. We had to shorten it down over there. I did it backwards that time, you see. And then you can find me, Osway Nerdy, on all of those, including Twitter and TikTok, where I've been doing some random stuff. And I'm going to go now because I have some ribs to eat, and my AC just came on because Texas, fall, whatever. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all next time.